Hello everybody, this is Takeout of Doom here, and truth be told, I apologize for not putting out anything in forever. Forgive me, I'm sorry, school has been quite taxing. It's been quite taxing, both mentally and time-wise. So, and also I've been separately working on my own songs of sorts. So, while I'm working on that separately, but until then, sorry I couldn't post anything else. So, and of course, I've been having internet cuts at home. My internet's been cutting out and whatnot, so I can't exactly record properly. So I decided to do something. I decided to do something that I had done quite a long time back, actually. It's actually a game called, as you can see here, Need for Madness. This game, on the original, this is it looks like on the original screen size. Well, actually, I've shortened the recording section to pretty much just screen and a bit of area around it. Just so you know, because otherwise if I increase the screen size too much, if I increase the game screen size too much, it'll be awkward for me, because the graphics quality goes down in comparison. But enough of that. This is a game that's been. It is quite a big part of my childhood, actually. And as you can see, it's created by RadicalPlay.com. RadicalPlay, sorry. You can go to RadicalPlay.com and you can download it for free. You'll have to install it. Once you install it, and which will require admin permission, but once you install it, you get the Need for Madness file right here. So you have to uninstall and I believe unzip it, but this is the file you'll get. And just click on madness.exe, and you'll be able to run it. I've already beat this game multiple times over, so this is something of a playthrough. Maybe I'll be trying something different, like, winning a game with a different card than normal, but I'm just gonna be playing around with it a little bit. And, okay, so Need for Madness. Quick summary, it's a racing/wasting game, where you can pick from a variety of cars, each with their own different stats, and you can win a game, you can win a level either by one of two ways: by wasting, that is ramming and destroying all the other cars on the level, or by winning the race. Play game. I've copied over a new file, so I can start from fresh. So, main controls. Of course, first time you start playing, it'll have this. So, normally these are the normal ground controls. However, in order to do stunts in the air, you must hit the space, which is the stunt brake. And after that, you'll be flipping your entire car. Hello, welcome to World of Need for Madness. In this game, there are two ways to finish a stage. One is by racing and finishing in first place, other by wasting and crashing all the other cars in the stage. While racing, you'll need to focus on going fast and completing through all the checkpoints on a track. To complete a lap, you must not miss a checkpoint. While wasting, you will just need to chase the other cars and crash into them, without worrying about track and checkpoints. With your racing and wasting, you will need to power up your car. More power makes your car faster and stronger. Power up your car, and keep it powered up, you'll need to perform stunts. The better the stunt, more power you get. And this is a very important tip right here. Forward looping pushes your car forwards in the air and helps while racing. Backward looping pushes your car upwards, giving it more hang time in the air and making it easier to control its landing. Left and right rolls shift your car in the air left and right slightly. Additional note, backward looping, apart from pushing your car upward to give more hang time, it also allows you to do more stunts. So if you're desperately in need of power, your back loops would be a better idea. When wasting cars to help you find other cars in the stage, press A to toggle the guidance arrow to point to a track to the other cars. When your car is damaged, you can fix it and reset its damage by jumping through the electrified hoop. Note, I always keep, in any case, unless I am seriously lost, I always hit the guidance arrow on so it toggles to cars anyway, because it's good for me when racing, it's so I know who's nearby. You find some stages easier to waste the other cars, in some others it is easier to race and finish in first place. It's up to you to decide when to waste and when to race. Remember, power is an important factor in game. You'll need it whether you're racing or wasting. If you don't know who I am, I'm Coach Insano. I'll coach and narrator of this game. I recommend starting NFM1 if it's your first time play. Good luck and have fun. X and Z, yep, use it importantly. V is just to change it. So you can either go from your classic, like, per se, third person perspective, your per se first person perspective, to like viewing from a distance. Navigate pause game, mute sound, if you want to, mute sound effects. And S, oh, this is an important one. I always use this in conjunction with A, because toggle radar / map. And pretty much it's a map of the level, and it'll show you where other cars are. It will not tell you which car is which, pretty much. But that's why I have A as well, so I can figure out which the closest one is. You can, and based on what you see in the game, you can also figure out where the other cars are, logically speaking. So it's like, if I can see, if I have the map on, with A toggled to the nearest car, it'll point to behind me, saying, and I can guess, and based on how far they are, I can guess, and at which car it is, I can guess which action to do. The main controls, don't need it. Yes, NFM was split, Need for Madness is split for 1 and 2. 1 being the original, much more simpler version, 2 with better AI and new cars and more levels. But of course, we will start with Need for Madness 1. So this is Tornado Shark, an all-rounder, pretty useless. And this, well, overall useless. I just never liked Tornado Shark in the first place anyway, so he's a real pain in the ass. So also here, interesting fact. Top speed is the fastest possible speed the car can go. Varies by car. Acceleration, as you can guess, is how quickly it gains speed. Handling, how well it handles. Stunts is its capability to perform stunts in the air, like pretty much how agile it is in the air. Some cars are able to perform stunts more easily than others, and Tornado Shark is among this. In fact, it's his best stat, for crying out loud. Strength, pretty much like how hard it can hit. And while the game does have its own background, its own music as well, which actually sounds pretty good. In fact, well, Screencast-O-Matic free, can't record it. And endurance is basically something like health. It's pretty much just health, and based on the car's, and as far as I can tell, based on car's stunting capability, that also determines. I'm not entirely sure, because certain cars, I believe it's their endurance, but some cars lose power much more quickly. I'm assuming it's those with the higher stunting capability, but I have no way of confirming it. I'm assuming endurance has a factor to play in that. This is Formula 7. Yes, the fastest and simultaneously the weakest car in the game. Many people have called it bullshit due to the fact that it is literally the fastest car in the game. So, and for the first race, I'll just briefly go through the other ones. WoW Canonaro, not a bad boxy car, but better suited to wasting, as you can tell by its strength and endurance down here. La Vite Crab, I don't know why they put an A there, but not well, like I know. If you would call it a slightly more fixed version, it's a bit more it's a bit more balanced than Formula 7. Definitely racing type, but it's not as weak, so it's unlikely to get one-shotted. Nimi. I have no clue what the hell this thing is, but it's this little box, for crying out loud, it's just a freaking Mini Cooper. And it does stunts like hell. I'm not kidding. Then we have, of course, when completing stages, you complete stages and every 2 stages you'll unlock a new car. And the car, for those 2 stages, the car you're going to unlock will pretty much essentially be the boss of that stage. Max Revenge is the first one, and until I beat the stage, I won't be able to use him. Nor will I be able to see his stats. So for Formula 7, I always use him in racing games, so he's very quick. So S to pull up the map, A to switch the arrow to point at near cars. I crashed into someone and got sent flying. Oh god, I'm getting tossed around like a tin can. Oh god, get out of here. Like you can see, he literally is the ragdoll in terms of strength. However, that's speed. If you see under the map, they've also added something of like a real life just to give you an idea. I don't know if it's meant to give you an idea of how fast they're going, but it also they've added speed in terms of real life measurements, like kilometers per hour, and Formula 7, obviously fastest in the game, but He's faster in the game because he hits a high speed of like 330 at max power. Like, see, my power's depleting and I'm also slowing down simultaneously. Yeah, he hits like 330, maybe 340. And I'm doing forward flip just to boost myself forward, so I propel myself forward in the air. Because I can do about 1.5 forward flips off with full power off that normal ramp. And you don't want to land upside down though, because that's a bad thing. Because it'll take a few seconds of upside down. It'll be like, I don't know I forgot what it says. Oh yeah, so it's a game highlight too. But sorry, full power I can do 2 front flips. Otherwise, normally 2 back flips is the safest thing. So by using a car, eventually you'll. Ah yeah, that was a nice stunt. In any case, by using a car more and more, you'll eventually figure out its capabilities. So, in that case, I have a bit of time left, and I'm very good at this game, so... Formula 7? Contrary to popular belief. After this, I'll get a Max Revenge in the front there. Sorry? Yeah, as you can see, he's at the front. He's pretty much the boss of this level. Oh, see ya. I know this level pretty well. Okay, I completely forgot about that part. Also know that normally I drift. You can also drift in this game, keep in mind. Although it's not really used too much. So it's not important. Even off smaller ramps like this, you can often perform stunts if you use a backflip. Because it'll give you more hang time, so interesting little fact there. And yes, these first 2 games are meant pretty much for racing, not wasting. Although, if you want wasting, next, level 3 is a good one for that. So through the hoop again. Oh, crap. So backflip. Honestly, just breezing through this as usual. Drift. Crap. Hit the bar. No. The reason I turned slightly right while going up the ramp is just because when I land, my car will be facing this way, so it just saves me the trouble of turning, per se. I won't lose too much speed. Oh yeah, keep in mind, the other cars, especially if you're in first place, other cars will come after you, and they'll try to ram into you. Like, they're going nuts trying to finish you off. Oh, that was yep, super tabletop right there. I don't know about flip side by 180, but that was a nice tabletop. Because normally, as you can guess, you'll lose speed on turns. Ah, Nemi. Like, you'll kind of find out, if you play this game, you kind of find out these cars have a personality of sorts. When the CPUs are running them. Nemi, I have no idea why. He is just outright aggressive and confrontational. Like, he will run after you, even if you could crush him in one shot, he will run after you. For no reason. Formula 7 is actually quite similar, but I'm using him for it now, so no attitude on his half. But as CPU, Formula 7 and Nimi are very aggressive for whatever reason, even I'm thoroughly clueless as to why. I guess, well, some of the cars are aggressive, but some, based on the right program, some of them also have, like, personalities of sorts, which you'll figure out after playing the game. And, for that, and this is the new car. Max Revenge. I'll be using him in this next level. Not a bad car, but in any case, so that'll conclude my first episode per se of this Need for Madness series. I hope you all enjoyed. Apologies once more for not uploading anything. And I honestly recommend you play this game. It's quite entertaining. Just complete your goal with a clear, solid goal, and a method to achieve it. So just get all the cars and beat all the levels. This will be a walkthrough of sorts. Occasionally I experiment around, so look forward to it. In any case, thank you for watching, and see you all next time.